Welcome to the eresource on Demand training series. In this session, we'll guide you through the whole sales process with creating sales inquiry to sales invoice with utmost efficiency. The sales inquiry transaction is the first step in converting prospects into valuable opportunities. Sales inquiry is part of the pre-sales process. It represents in eresource on demand as the request of the customer for a sales quotation or information. The sales inquiry transaction, typically found within the sales management section. A new sales inquiry form will appear on screen, ready to provide the necessary details. The current date and time are set when you create the sales inquiry. You are allowed to edit the posting date and time also. A pivotal feature is the ability to set priority and source of inquiry. This functionality ensures meticulous record keeping. Make sure to input customers' information. This is crucial for maintaining a comprehensive record. This step guarantees clear identification and streamlines interactions. It's important to note that sales inquiries can be created in different currencies. By default, the base company currency will appear. Designate the responsible salesperson for the inquiry. This designated salesperson will function as the account manager for this specific sales inquiry. For enhanced communication within the organization, there's an invaluable option to tag associates. These associates are individuals within your organization whom you wish to keep informed about this order. When an order is tagged to an associate, they will receive real-time notifications via the chat window upon logging in. Next, there is a provision to specify the details of the products including its description. An inquiry in the system contains one or more than one items consisting of a quantity of material or service as asked by a customer. Specify the quantity and the unit of measurement, UOM, required for each item. There is a provision to set required by date. This functionality can be useful to track the delivery. At the footer level, you'll find an option to attach supplementary documents. This could encompass the customer's purchase order or any other pertinent files. Finally, save the inquiry, and you can also save it as a draft if revisions are needed. The sales inquiry generated here can be seamlessly transformed into a sales quotation. A sales quotation is a document that a seller creates in response to a customer inquiry. The sales quotation transaction, typically found after sales inquiry within the sales management section. Inside the sales quotation transaction, the first step is to select the relevant sales inquiry for which you want to create a quotation. Use the search functionality to find the specific sales inquiry. Once found, select it to proceed. Review the details of the selected sales inquiry to ensure accuracy before creating the quotation. The system will retrieve all relevant details from the selected sales inquiry, saving you time and ensuring accuracy. Next to the customer name, you'll find an icon that populates customer transaction details. This includes financial outstanding, operational outstanding, bounced checks, outstanding aging, and the buying trend of the customer. You can modify quantities, add or remove items, and set pricing. Set pricing and discounts based on negotiations or specific customer agreements. Turning our attention to taxation, from the master of taxes you choose the relevant taxes. The total taxes and charges will appear below the table. eResource on Demand allows for flexible pricing options. In scenarios where a price list exists, the item rates will be automatically populated from the price list, thereby simplifying intricate pricing calculations. Include any specific terms and conditions relevant to the quotation. This ensures clarity for both you and the customer. Once you've entered all necessary information, save the quotation. Take a moment to review the details to ensure accuracy. Next is the sales order, which can be created against sales quotation or you can create it directly also. It is usually a binding contract with your customer. Once your customer confirms the quotation, you can convert your quotation into a sales order. All the details of the selected quotation would be fetched automatically in new sales order transaction. To notify the transaction to the end user, the user can tag the associates. Once these details are updated, click on the Save button on the top control of the page. The sales order generated here can be seamlessly transformed into a delivery note. This streamlined procedure guarantees the efficient fulfillment of orders. A delivery note which will typically found within the stores or inventory module. A delivery note is made when a shipment is shipped from the company's warehouse to the customer. A new delivery note form will appear on screen, ready to provide the necessary details. The current date and time are set when you create the delivery note. You are allowed to edit the posting date and time also. To initiate the process, select the warehouse from which the material will be dispatched. The material is automatically deducted from your selected inventory upon creating these delivery note. Then select the relevant sales order for which you are creating a delivery note. The customer and item details can be fetched directly from selected sales order. The UOM and rates will be also fetched automatically. Each line item on the delivery note include an item description, unit, order quantity, and dispatched quantity will fetch automatically from the sales order. If an item is serialized or batched, you will have to select them batch-wise. When a delivery note is tagged to an associate, they will receive real-time notifications via the chat window upon logging in. When you create a delivery note from a sales order, the quantities can be changed. So if the sales order contains 10 items to be delivered and you're delivering only 5 this week and the remaining next week, then you can create 2 delivery notes in 2 weeks. Flexibility is at the heart of the process. You have the freedom to modify the narration, terms, and conditions, and even attach necessary documents as needed. To finalize the delivery note, click the Save button, marking the note for processing and verification. Once verified, the delivery note is marked as ready for shipment. And that's how a delivery note is created and managed within the eresourceondemand ERP system. Now against your delivery note, sales invoices can be seamlessly created. It's important to note that multiple delivery notes can be associated with the same sales order. When a delivery note is selected, all relevant information from the delivery note is automatically populated into the sales invoice. This includes critical details such as the delivered quantity, which originates from the delivery order, and the rate, sourced from the sales order. Creating a delivery order is pivotal because it's through this process that your inventory is accurately adjusted. However, we've also taken your convenience into consideration. A provision exists to create a direct sales invoice, wherein a sales order or a delivery note isn't necessary. In this scenario, the material is automatically deducted from your inventory upon creating the direct sales invoice. Turning our attention to taxation, rest assured that tax information is populated directly from the sales order. Furthermore, you also have the option to manually capture tax information even at the sales invoice level. The tax will be configured according to the local requirements of your company's country. The beauty of eresource on demand lies in its efficiency. All the relevant information is effortlessly fetched from the delivery order and sales order, making the creation of a sales invoice a matter of just a few clicks. The currency of the invoice is directly derived from the currency selected in the sales order, ensuring consistency and accuracy. Communication within your organization is key, and we've got that covered too. You have the ability to include additional associates who should be informed about this invoice. Flexibility is at the heart of the process. You have the freedom to modify the narration, terms, and conditions, and even attach necessary documents as needed. Once you're satisfied with the invoice, you can save, print, and even directly email it to the customer from the sales invoice screen. eresource on demand empowers you with an intuitive interface, ensuring your sales invoice creation process is efficient, accurate, and well documented. This seamless process ensures that your sales workflow is efficient and error-free. Thank you for exploring this sales module with us. Your business success is our utmost priority.